My church mother said, when you get married, let that man shoot all his bullets. Let that joker don't have a nail round in him. Don't never send your man out the house hungry and horny. I'm trying to help you, Miracle, so when you get one.
Take your time, Pastor. Don't send me on with one round. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Ant Money Experience, the podcast unlike no other, greatest podcast in the world, with the greatest host in the world. Glad to have y'all here this evening. Shout out to Take Boogie, first one in the comments. And just like my good brother did, if you are watching, make sure you comment so I could give you your just due shout out. But if you are here right now, you are here for the unofficial start of the weekend with the gang. Yo, for one, I'm gonna tell y'all, I missed last week, but listen, a brother was motherfucking tired. Make sure you take care of your mental health, because burnout is real. But also, I'm sick and tired of this weather. I had allergies my entire life, but usually the good weather comes with it. So if you are here in a struggle with the allergies, I'm here with you. I get it. But if you are here right now, you are also here on the most dangerous podcast network in the world, the Big Exclusive Network. If you got a podcast idea, your podcast needs a home, come on through, man. But also make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the network, because if you don't, how you going how you going to see all the exclusiveness? You want to see it afterwards, where you can see it from the rip. But if you would like to be co-host on the Ant Money Experience, make sure you DM me, inbox me. Thanks. And if you have a initiative, an event, anything that you want highlighted, make sure that you also DM or inbox me, so I can make sure I put you on a spotlight segment of my show. Shout out to my bro Rel in the comments. Thank you for coming through, gang. And without further ado, bring my co-host up to this evening. What up, gang? Oh shit, you getting professional on the headphones? Hey. Listen, I ain't mad at it.
Please, please.
How are you this evening?
I am outstanding. How are you?
Oh my gosh, these allergies is kicking my ass. I'm walking
Yeah, you look
around work.
terrible.
I'm walking around work, eyes watering, nose running like I got broke up with at work.
And that's why I'm not on our phone at work.
With that being said, producer, let's jump into that if it bleeds, it leads. Take Boogie said, "What's the vibes?" Take Boogie, when you come here, just know I'm a Taurus, and you should expect absolute bullshit every time. We
What
might
up,
get a
Boogie?
little serious, but we gonna be on bullshit. With that being said, producer, my first topic, please. Rest in peace to Kiki Shepard, a legend in the Black community, co-host of Apollo. I'll never forget the Kanye West bar. I want a chick that's gonna rub on the wood like Kiki Shepard. If you know, you know. But man, our legends are going left and right. I mean, I was sitting there when it popped up. My sister was like, "Yo, this remind me of one of my uncles that would watch it. He would turn it on, and it would be watching us because he was going to sleep and we was watching Apollo. I mean, she stood beside some of the greats. The first one I could think of offhand is Mark Curry. Second is Steve Harvey. But rest in peace to the Queen. With that being said, my next topic, please. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the first big Jay-Z announcement for this week. Jay-Z will be appearing at the Roots Picnic May 30th at the Baltimore Plateau. Now, why they wanted to use the plateau? Beyond me. Because as a West Philly guy, I know the Platte can get a little hectic, traffic and static wise. But I will definitely be there May 30th to see my favorite rapper Jay-Z. He also announced that he's doing 2 concerts at Yankee Stadium, 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt and the 20th anniversary of The Blueprint. Hearing that shit make me feel old than a motherfucker.
You are. You are.
Baltimore Plateau. I didn't see that. But shout out to that. It should be a good time. Hopefully there's no shenanigans, but there's always gonna be shenanigans. But with that being said, producer, my next topic, please.
Basics matter. That's why I am proposing a $7.1 million investment to launch what has never existed in our city before, and that is what I am referencing as our One Philly Pothole Squad. We need a pothole squad in the city of Philadelphia. Somebody's going to say, did she just get all excited about potholes? And what I'm going to say is that until you've had to go and get your shocks or your car serviced because you hit a pothole, you don't know how serious an issue this is in the city of Philadelphia.
Now, Scooty, although you are not a resident of Philadelphia, I am not either. I am going to assume because of the weather where you at, you've fought a pothole once or twice.
Once or twice. Maybe I won, maybe I lost. The point is, I'm here to tell the story of it.
Listen. So, in your area, how would you feel if they dedicated a squad to just going around and fixing potholes?
We have got fentanyl crisis out here. Do not spend money on a fucking pothole. Spend money getting these crackheads off the streets near my house. Spend money giving them homes and places to go and things like that. Don't spend money on, because the pothole problem ain't that bad out here for real. Enough for that? No.
Right. You know what? It's funny because I ain't heard nobody yet. When she said it, I was like, oh shit, I think that's a good deal because potholes in the city of Philadelphia take a nigga out. Listen.
And because that's a problem in Philadelphia. That's a huge problem. I've seen the potholes out there. They're big. I won't be mad at it if I was in Philly. Because that shit will swallow your car up.
Listen, man, the sinkhole problem is a problem in Philly right now too.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Ooh, have you ever gone through a time of swallowed whole? Ooh.
Your shirt's very appropriate for this.
Indeed. But I like the fact that it's going to be a squad dedicated to it because, listen, I caught a blowout on the expressway 10 minutes away from my crib and was fighting for my life to get to a gas station. Went to 2 places. They was like, we ain't got it, player. I'm like, but I was like, damn, 7 billion. That's aggressive.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, 1 billion, make an extension off of the street team. I get it, but I said 7. I said, ugh.
You know, and I guess I'm not really like blinking at it like that or whatever because like in my head when I see like big budgets like this, I see things like this, I automatically default back to being in the Army at the end of the fiscal year, and they're like, hey guys, we got everybody brand new office chairs, everybody got some stand-up computers, we got a treadmill for the office. For what? Oh, you got to spend that money you ain't spent. Okay.
Now, what I want to also say is all the people that's against the pothole squad, I don't want to hear shit when your car hit one of them and you catch you're tired, listen, my Camaro, I changed 5 tires and like 3 rims. I wanted to cry every time because them rims was not expensive. I mean, them rims were very expensive, $750 a pop. And those tires are very hard to find. Also, like 300 a tire.
I don't know if you remember back when I was in Washington, when I was stationed up there. But at one point, I was buying new tires and stuff about twice a month.
Damn.
Yeah. Never learn. Just why else I keep popping? I don't know why I keep happening. I don't. It's crazy. Somebody must be like doing something in my car. I don't know. Can I have your car though?
But Sherelle, I'm gonna tell you, people ain't happy about this pothole team. Shout out to my guy, my good brother Corey. He was like, "Yo, how would you feel when people ask you what you do?" I was like, "No, I take one of them fancy names like Trashman. When you ask them what they do, and they say such and such Lotus Stitchins and stuff like that, because I ain't about to say I'm on a." He was like, "I ain't about to say I'm on a pothole squad."
Just say you are filling up holes, baby.
With that being said, producer, my next clip,
That's
please.
crazy.
For people in Philadelphia, what's wrong with saying, yeah, I'm from Pennsylvania? Like, what is wrong with saying, yeah, I'm from Pennsylvania, but I'm from Philly, to be specific? See, people in Philadelphia, they think they better than Pennsylvania. They think they don't want to associate with us. Well, newsflash, you're part of Pennsylvania. You will always be a part of Pennsylvania. Get over it. You're not better. Listen, you're a part of Pennsylvania. I know you're upset you're not the capital. Harrisburg is the capital, which is my little city. Just get over it. Yes.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. That's the first thought I had when I saw that video. Yo, I tell people all the time, I'm from Philadelphia. I don't say shit about Pennsylvania because Philadelphia is different from the rest of the state. Yes, we are the most popular city in the state. We're the county the county within itself. Dog. First of all, I don't want to hear shit you gotta say if you're from Harrisburg. Matter of fact, producer, drop it.
Man, sit your dumb ass down and shut up.
Yo, Tay Boogie, I was actually having a conversation about somebody about this the other day from New York. She was from Brooklyn. So I was joking with her. I was like, "Oh, so you from New York?" She was like, "No, I'm from Brooklyn. Actually, I'm from Flatbush." So I was like, I completely relate because, dog, we don't want to associate with y'all. And that's just what it is.
Wait, Flatbush ain't in Tennessee?
I mean, you know, they got names that be all over the place that be common, but Flatbush is what I hope. Flatbush is what I hope to be getting on Saturday night. With that being said, producer, one of my favorite moments of this week. Producer, bring up my next topic, please. Victory for Afro Man over the sheriff's deputies who sued him for defamation and invasion of privacy through false light. In all circumstances, the jury found damn, why am I acting like I can't read tonight? Finds in favor of the defendant. No plaintiff verdict prevailed. So the matter, goddamn, was
You want me to read it?
will be concluded with the defense's verdict. Damn, why was I acting like that? Honestly, the allergies got me fucked up. But
this allergy is crazy.
Shout out to Afro Man. I didn't want to play the video because I didn't want to hit no copyright infringement stuff. But listen, he definitely smoked them. And if you get a chance, look up him testifying because he was on the stand and the plaintiff, the prosecutor was like, well, you made up lies about these people. He was like, actually, I was using my First Amendment rights because if they would not have invaded my crib and gave the middle finger to my cameras, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to use that footage. Now, would I? I said, oh.
Listen,
That brother.
That brother, good. I saw, so I think I sent you a couple of these the other day, of the cop, one of the cops testifying or whatever, and the lawyer, the prosecutor, or whatever, he's like, yo, so you're saying he's lying? He's like, yes, it's defamation. Like he's causing me turmoil. He's traumatizing me. He's okay. So you're saying he did not have sex with your wife? And he's like, I'm saying that he shouldn't be saying that. He's like, so he did have sex with your wife. So which one is it? He's like, I don't know. So you don't know if he did or not. So you don't know if he's lying or not. I've been with her since middle school. I hope she hasn't, but you don't know she hasn't. Said, my
Is that the
goodness.
one? Wait, is that the one that the lawyer made cry?
I think he might have made him cry. I don't know. I'm not sure, but he looked like he's gonna cry. So I'm gonna say yes.
Listen,
I think he was like bald or something. He was definitely round.
good people, if you get the opportunity, definitely go check that video out, because when I tell you, I saw it in snippets, but every snippet I saw was funny as shit. And the way he was
Fire.
talking about that man's wife, listen, that man is a saint. I always kind of admired him because he had a video of him in a club and some woman did something. I forgot what this woman did, and she could have loved TKO. That man is not to be played with. Pause.
What do you mean? Just real quick, I know, but for the audience who doesn't know, what is it, love TKO?
Listen, it was all love until she quit that TKO. I mean, that punch was nasty. Listen,
Too much happening here. I'm not drinking.
listen. But ladies and gentlemen, it's one of the greatest times of year. NCAA March Madness. 30-something them Skyfall. But I did my bracket today. I got Michigan winning the whole thing. I printed out my bracket so I could be pissed off on the weekend trying to remember what my bracket looked like. But shout out to that. I know it's a lot of money that's going to be made and lost within the next month. And shout out to that. 2 games will be played in Philly. Yeah, Philly always has at least one game that they do. I believe they normally play at the Liacouras, but shout out to that. But with that being said, yo, nigga, I was on my way home and I saw Duke almost lost. I was like, that's why I don't fuck with you. And I'm glad I don't got money on the line, because how the fuck y'all, Duke. But but with that being said, y'all know how I like to end. If it bleeds, it leads every week. But no. I spoke
Yeah.
a little too soon. We got
Like,
one
bro, it's
more.
420.
Oh, this is one of my favorite things that I saw within the last 2 weeks. Producer, play my next clip, please.
Square up. Okay. How you would square up.
Yes?
Square up. Square up.
Square up?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What you think it means square up?
Oh,
You gonna do? Square up.
what does square up mean?
You don't know what square up means? You gonna do? Square up. Somebody walk up on you and say square up. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Somebody say oh my God.
When I tell y'all, I laughed so hard. That little boy at the end, that was little Terrell. He said, "What you gonna do when they say square up?" I said, "Oh, that young man is going to be a problem." But so the square up challenge was parents that have kids that are living in suburbia. Ask your kid, what do you do when somebody walks up and says square up, and see how your kid reacts. Oh, that shit had me dying. The only other challenge that I saw that was funnier than that this week, I encourage anybody that's a pet owner that has a dog to do this challenge. The challenge is have somebody else walk your dog. Now, when they walk your dog, walk past your dog to see how your dog react. When I tell y'all that was the funniest shit in the world, but Scooty, how you think Niece gonna react if you tell her to square up?
I don't know if I sent you that video about first of all, she's her mother's child naturally. You've never met her father, but she was already doomed from the start. Don't stand a chance. And I'll tell you why and what I mean by that. Baby don't play the radio about a damn thing. She never has. Hopefully she never will. And she makes it very clear almost immediately. She's very particular about things. She's not a picky eater, but she'll pick what she wants to eat when she wants to eat it.
Okay.
You can't just pick stuff off the plate. Like back when we had to feed her, you can't just pick up. No, I don't want that. I want carrots. Okay, give me some carrots. Eat the carrots. I want some beans. Okay, one bite of bread. Okay, now chicken. Thank
One
you.
bite of bread.
She's very much particular. She's very on it like that. Now, as far as the scrub challenge, I don't think I sent you the video, but there's a video that I have on my phone, about 2 minute long video. Her father sent me, and in this video is him, Luna's grandmother, his mother, obviously,
Right.
and Luna, and then so mom was drinking some of his drink. He's like, okay, that's enough. Like, Chris can make you another one. Like, relax. Luna's like, hey, you need to share. And she starts getting real serious about it. And so he's like, I want to share. So she's like talking to him, and she's talking to mom. He's like, well, tell her to share. And so she goes back to the grandma, and she's like, hey, you need to share. And she's like, I did. So she's like, Daddy, you need to share. He's like, I wish it. You need to share. And she starts jabbing off on him. This comes up. I'm trying to finish him off. Because I said share. So if I can square up challenge, I don't even play with babies. Like, I don't play with children like that to begin with. I'm not playing with that little small child like that. Because she has a good right hook. She's not the hook, the jab, whatever you want to call it. She don't play like that. All that square up shit will get you popped in your mouth.
You know, I asked you this question, and I already knew the answer to what I had asked.
Because she's not all there for real. I don't know where she gets it from. Definitely you. She definitely gets it for him more than me. It's that bald nigga syndrome is what it is. She got the bald daddy syndrome.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah.
with the Jesus. With that being said, y'all know how I like to end. If it bleeds, it leads. Every week, producer, play my funny video of the week. Bet y'all didn't know I was a dance machine, did you?
Woo.
Listen, invite me to your party if you want unpaid entertainment, because I promise you, I woke up the next day and I saw that video posted 10 different times. And they still think they in high school. Nah, Tay Boogie, that's a Philly staple. That's some shit that was around like I was still a nut in my father's sack. But it's a dance that I've
What?
seen. Huh?
Say it again?
I don't know what you mean.
You are nut your daddy said. What do you think nuts are?
Huh?
What do you think nuts are?
I don't know, but out of a million, I was the one that made it.
That's not. This is why I'm talking to you for. This is why I don't know.
But with that being said, let's jump into that. If it bleeds, it leads. Stop. Pop champagne. Oh, I was hoping that didn't fly across the room and take the cat out. You said I'm an overachiever. But
Hey, Boogie, please.
so, Scooty, I saw a clip yesterday, and these young ladies were talking about. It started off with shout out to Decisions podcast, because I always give people credit when I take content from other people. But these young ladies were talking about. It started off with how when they go through a breakup, or when they see their friends go through a breakup, their friends tend to always go to church and then come back and try to make them feel less than, because the two hosts, neither one of them are religious. They're spiritual on some kind of level, but they're not religious. Then they got into religion when you're dealing with a person. So the question came down to, is your partner's morality important to you? Do you care where they got their values from, or do you just expect them to have a code of ethics?
So yes, it matters. Things matter. Morality is not exclusive to your religion, because the KKK is
Very
religious.
true.
I mean, that's Christianity,
Right.
slavery, things like that. These kind of things, like different things. So whatever book you're reading from is not where you should be getting your code of ethics and your morals. If it is, you're already doomed, because you need instructions to not be a piece of shit.
True.
Atheists, like study atheism, wherever the religion is, they are the moral code for them is like, hey, don't be a pervert, don't do XYZ, don't like that's their like ethics. They're like, hey, you can't be here and be these kind of people or whatever. Usually, right?
Right.
So where you're getting them from is not my problem. Are you actually a good person, or are you just pretending because you're a Christian? Or are you just pretending because you're Jewish, you're Jewry, or whatever else? And that's what I'm supposed to be. Oh, I'm Muslim, so that means that, you need to be submitted to me. But you don't know how to fucking, you have no money, you have no car, you have nothing, you are nothing.
Ooh.
But because you claim this religion, you're supposed to automatically be somebody to be submitted to. Sounds crazy. Sounds like some crackhead love, and I'm not a fan of any of that. Personally.
Oh shit.
But then after I heard you say something about they'll break up and they'll go to the church and they'll come back and they would make people feel less than after going to the church. I don't want anybody like that around me to begin with. It's just relationship-wise, friendship, whatever. Because baby, you're easily influenceable, and you'll pay to have me hurt. You would do anything for approval and validation, and I don't need no thirsty bitches from wherever kind of thirst is, whether it's men, religion, validation. Keep that shit away from me, actually, because I'm very violent and I ain't got time for it.
But I definitely understand what you mean by that, and I'll say that a person's religion or morality doesn't bother me. It did at one point. I was very much so. She had to be a Christian girl. I had to do. That's the only person I'm dealing with. But it was just a matter of time before the government got violent. But she on point tonight. But I would say that where you get your code of ethics doesn't bother me. What your code of ethics are, I think, is a more important thing. And there's certain things that I won't do. There was this young lady that was, later on I found out that it was a cult that she belonged to. And I mean, she had a moral compass, but
real quick, I don't mean to interrupt you real quick.
You fight me if I come with Reese cups.
Tay Boogie, I don't do dom work for free, love. If you want me to fight you, you have to pay money, not just Reese cups. Okay, I do not do dom work for free, love. I'm so sorry.
Fuck out of here! I saw you whoop ass for less. But anyway, but I definitely agree, and I don't have a problem with atheists. And also, I had a conversation with a young lady that was, what's the people that worship the devil?
Hey, a Satanist.
She was a Satanist.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant a while ago. I meant Church of Satan. That's what I meant by that. That's what I meant a while ago when I said atheist. I meant Church of Satan.
What up, Colt? But he said it was my peace offering. He's wild. But I was talking to this young lady, and she was telling me about like what she involves herself in. I mean, not gonna lie, to hair on the back of my neck rose when she said that she does spells and stuff like that. But she was like, it's not what you think as a Christian. She was like, me doing a spell also has a negative effect, because she was like, I could do a spell and say, I want a man to absolutely love me. She's like, what'll happen is that man will love me to the point that he tries to kill me. I'm like, oh. She was like, people think that it's just spells, but she was like, they do have a negative effect in a manner that people don't expect. But
That's why you're not supposed to be going into all these different things that you're not prepared for. Everybody on TikTok and everywhere else wants to start showing these rituals and how to do XYZ and let me go ahead and do it. I'm gonna put you in. I'm gonna do XYZ, and then you do it, and you don't understand why this happening to you because you're not. First of all, you're not supposed to be practicing this close practice. Your ancestors are not from these places. You shouldn't be doing these certain things. Oh, like a common one, the spaghetti thing, or the red sauce situation. Oh, because I want him to be in love with me, man. That nigga's about to kill you. Because that's
listen,
negative. That's a thing. These are all, and people don't. The miseducation, the misinformation, getting people murdered out here. And personally, I love it. Darwinism.
oh
Get him
yeah.
out of here, boss.
Yeah.
Because I know
Listen,
somebody told you not to do this, and you said it'll be fine. And now
listen.
look at you.
It was a young lady I was dealing with, and I was wondering why little shit just kept going wrong in my life. And my friend JoJo, shout out to JoJo. She's normally in the comments, but she was like, "Leave that witch alone." And literally, the day that I told her that I didn't want to deal with her, I was on my way home. I'm sitting at a red light, and a car ran straight into me, and I was like, "How the fuck did that happen?" So I told my friend Jojo the next day. She was like, "I mean, that was her last little splash on you, but I bet you'll leave. I bet you'll listen next time."
Hey,
Who's the name of the code, Naja? Brother Sunflower Seed. The man that falls off the bed lands on the floor.
shoot, and I'm not saying that I do anything like any of these things or whatever, but I will say that you remember old boy from Japan that came back and got back fat and all.
Yeah.
Stop playing on me for real.
Well,
Because not you back apologizing. That's crazy. Hope your life is a better, bitch. So what we doing next?
so with that being said, producer, bring on my next topic, please.
Today, Junior.
And what are you talking about? Your next topic, bro?
The Lounge Talk topic.
The what?
The Lounge Talk topic. Yes. So
What is happening today?
So Moneybagg Yo, alleged baby mom, gets aired out by her man after he claims she had bag in the house he pays for. Now, I'm not gonna read all that because listen, that remind me of that text message you get back from your shorty, and you just like, yo, I'm not reading all that. So I'll give you guys the short version. I'm mad that I couldn't come back and want to come back to Cleveland.
I'm in Oregon. I'm not even in Philly.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate. I'm on the West
So
Coast by
Tay
myself.
Boogie, when your tour goes on the West Coast, you got to go see her then. But long story short, God comes home. He works overnights, and he finds Moneybagg Yo sleep on the floor. Now, there's been some question about whether he pays for it or whether it's girl crib. Let's just say they both pay for it, because it was no hard evidence to say either one was the person. But he comes in the crib and he sees Moneybagg Yo sleep, and he was pissed. So the story was Moneybagg Yo, I guess he was performing in the area. He had went out and gotten drunk. And instead of, I guess, going to whatever hotel or back to his house, because I'm not quite sure the area, he called her. It was like, hey, can I come over there and crash? And he came over, went to sleep, and her dude was not happy about that. So before we go any further, I want to ask the audience, what y'all got to say about that? And if y'all think I came here to play with y'all, god damn it, I'm not. So, Scooty, let's say you...
Is that an ascot?
It's an ascot. Proper around here. But
Proper thugging, ain't it? We're back.
But Scooty, let's just say me, you play my baby mom. Yo, I can't make it back to Virginia. Listen, I just want to come over and crash. I'm just sleep on the floor, sleep this off for a little bit. Is that cool? What is your answer to that?
My answer is yes.
Okay.
Because if I call you, your answer better be yes.
And you know what? That's the part that I initially thought. What my thought was, they don't have a bad relationship, from what I understand. They co-parent peacefully. He publicly has a girl. She has a girl. I mean, she has a guy. When he called, he came over there, and I don't know if she had food already done or she made him something. Yo, eat this, crash, go ahead. Now, her guy had a problem with this and went on a rant. He was saying the first thing he said is, you going to invite him into my crib? That was his first issue. His second issue was that she allowed her baby dad there and she cooked for him. Now, what up, Ryan? Now, you said you agree that you don't see nothing wrong with it. I personally don't see nothing wrong with it. It's only one thing that I take issue with. Not telling him. I think as soon as the incident happened, she should have shot him a text. Yo, money bag in the area. I'm like concerned for his safety. He was out drinking while he was doing the event. He coming over here to crash. Just giving you the heads up.
Yeah, and I fully agree with that. Like and that was gonna be like my next thing I said was gonna be like, yo, like I definitely would have been like, yo, da da da. But there's no to this situation. There's not gonna be like, no, well, I don't take that nigga out my house. The father of my child, no.
So
no.
So
anyway, say Boogie, please leave me alone.
So to Ryan's comment first, I don't see that's the part that's unclear because he was like, you cook for him? I don't know.
What was the food? What was the food?
Right, that's what I'm saying, because she could have had Chinese takeout and had some extra. She like, yo, you fried rice, eat this fried rice, go to sleep. By the time you wake up, you should be feeling better. That's not cooking for him. I mean, made him food, kinda. And also to take Boogie's comment about ain't no accidental dick ended up in her. The crazy part is that didn't necessarily have to be the time they fucked if they was going to fuck. If you have a child with somebody and y'all co-parent, the opportunity is always there. Yo, for instance, my daughter's mother was working from home. I got off of work super early one day. I came over there. I sat on the couch while she worked and waited for my daughter to get home from school so she could change her clothes. We could be on her way. We could have been fucking that whole time that we was waiting for my daughter to get home from school. It don't necessarily have to be just in that moment. And I think that's what a lot of people be thinking when they think about cheating. If somebody going to do it, they going to do it. It don't have to be the obvious moment. And most of the time is not the obvious moment.
Right. Hold on. Everybody hold the fuck up. Hold on now. Wait a second. Now I absolutely have beat niggas for less. And again, but see, here's the thing with me though, right? While I do run a very strict program about shit, what I'm not is selfish. I don't want children to suffer at the hands of whatever and all this other shit, right? Like at no point are you going to tell me that my husband, ex-husband, whatever, the father of my child, her father, whatever he is to me, regardless, her father cannot do X, Y, Z. Who are you talking to? What do you mean? Because again, vice versa. If I cut him, whatever, I'm like, yo, I need to crash it for the night or whatever. Whatever else is happening, that's out the window. I don't care. Nobody cares. Because I'm gonna be over here. Ain't gonna be no accident or nothing. Ain't gonna be no sneaking around. None of that's weird. I am here because I need to be. You need to be here, apparently, sir. Now, can you get to your hotel room or whatever? Sure, if we can make that happen, let's make that happen. But if I'm like, oh, you sleep here, okay, cool. and you hear that out of sorts, please come lay down, because the last thing I need is for you not to be here no more when his baby needs you.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, let's just say she did this right. He calls her, yo, I'm fried. Your crib is like 3 blocks away. I just want to go there, crash, and I wake up and be good the next day. You call your dude, and he like, absolutely not. Even though y'all never did nothing sneaky, you just never trusted the relationship because y'all co-parent too good. And some people with kids, some people without kids don't quite understand that. Now, if he tells you no, what's your next move?
One, we're gonna do it regardless because this is what's actually currently happening. He's in here passed out already on the couch, on the floor, whatever. I don't know what you got going on for real, sir. But I wouldn't date anybody with that kind of insecurity. And I call it insecurity because I'm not no sneaky ass bitch.
Sure.
I'm not no weird ass. I'm not one of these kind of women. So I expect for my man to also not be that kind of person. And if you can't trust that I care about this baby over everything else or whatever else, and you still want to, oh well, I don't trust y'all. Y'all just a little too friendly. Y'all just talk too, but y'all ain't being toxic to each other. So that means that y'all can't be. No, you got to get out of here because what you are is dangerous to my relationship, my child, and her father. I don't care about none of this.
The outlaw part, I don't think is that deep tape boogie because, I mean, for instance, with me, my daughter's mother does not drink at all. So if I call her to say like, yo, I need to crash because listen, if I don't crash over there, I'm gonna crash this car. Can I go over there and sleep on your couch? She's gonna let that rock because also I've looked out for her in ways that not quite the same, but on the same level. But just because he was drinking, don't mean she's just gonna let him come over and fuck.
Right, that sounds crazy because that's the case. Again, like you said, he don't need to be here for this. And also, hold on, let me start. Why are you driving your own car? So why are you so drunk that you don't have the ability to go to your hotel room? What do you like that's another layer to this I'm confused about.
It's another one, but that's not far fetched for me. Is knowing how being around rappers. I know that let's say he had a concert and a part of his promotional a part of his package was that he had to go do the show and then he had to do the after party. He has to show up for the after party. Now, if you showing up to the after party and you party anyway, you could be in there getting drunk. You're probably going to get drunk for free because one, you're a celebrity. People obviously recognize you because the people that were at the concert came to see you at the after party as well. So I don't think that's far-fetched. He could have thought he was good, got in the car, couple blocks in, I ain't good like I thought I was. He makes
But that's fair though. But my question, first of all, stop bringing this comment up saying I beat niggas for less because I've already said that I do and I will. That's number one. So fuck you, buddy. All right, I'm tired of this attack on. Why don't y'all like black women on this show for real? That's all I want to know.
Oh my god,
why y'all so against black women? Y'all want to be here attacking people? I'm attacking black women for minding their business.
I need a censor.
No.
The end does not agree
respect black women. Got it.
Their last comment me. But yeah, I don't think that portion of the story is far fetched. Now,
I'm not saying it's far fetched. What I'm saying is, why are you, sir? Where's your team at? Where's your people at? That's what I'm asking about at this point. Because Moneybagg Yo was not some like up and coming rapper or whatever, or like, oh, he's stuck in his 360 deal with no money. Sir, why are you by yourself to the point where you're at this lady's house needing this kind of help?
Now, I'll throw another wrench into that. I was out with a friend about 2 weeks ago, and I was like, you know what? I don't like to be around you drunk. She was like, why? I was like, it's not that you're a bad drunk. The reason I don't like to be around you drunk is that I can't tell. When you're drunk and when you're normal, it's the same person. I can only tell, for instance, if you slip, something like that, cool. I notice you're a little drunk, or I'm not realizing how much you drink, but she's the same person drunk and sober. And I was like, that scared the fuck out of me. Because I realized I don't know when you're drunk. So he with the team, he like, yo, I'm out. All right, we see you back at the hotel. All right, bet. He goes into the walk. He gets in the car. I'm not good. Now, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What do you do if your guy is like, yo, listen, I don't want him staying at the house because I think that's inappropriate. What I will say to do is tell him to come to the house because he's close. We'll get him an Uber to where he's supposed to be going, and then he can come back in the morning to pick up his car. How would you feel about that?
So as a woman, as a black woman, actually, one, I don't trust Uber, especially when people have been drinking. And just
Okay.
like and kind of backtrack real quick when you were like, oh, like, all right, see the hotel, da 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 da. This man, how much money this man got on him? What's going on with situations or whatever? Because do we know this like the location of where he was? Where his baby mama crib is?
I'm not
The city or
sure.
state?
Let's just say Atlanta.
So you gotta walk around drunk in Atlanta by yourself, and your friends and your people got you doing it, and then you telling me that you want me to put him in a fucking Uber? Uber's already shady. You put him in an Uber and have him sent somewhere else? Seems irresponsible to me. As a veteran, as a motherfucker with a bunch of drunk friends, some who can't handle liquor, some who can't handle their liquor. What we're gonna do is make sure he's cool in here. We can revisit this when everybody's sober or something like that. But I'm not gonna be finna send this man, this inebriated person, out of my house because you are uncomfortable with him being here asleep. If he's in here acting drunk, causing ruckus, whatever else, that's one thing. He comes in here and he's obviously inappropriate with me, that's another thing. If he comes in here and he's like, hey, is this seat taken? And falls on the floor to go to sleep, what am I doing with this?
But no, I absolutely
What are we doing
agree.
here?
And you know what?
Atlanta's absolutely, they're gonna rape him several ways, yes. Physically and financially, absolutely. They're gonna run them cars through all the fucking scanners. Whatever jury's on him is gone. No, absolutely not.
So
There's my child support next month.
now what I will say is that I didn't think about where your friends are at in this scenario. And that's why I love talking to women and having women friends, because your minds think a little bit differently than we do. Because I mean, where were his friends at is a very valid question. And why did your friends react is a very valid question. And I mean, if he was out with a friend that his baby mom knew, I would say he's probably gonna get cussed. They probably gonna get cussed out later on as well. But I absolutely agree. I think that his friends should have came in, paused, and took a little bit more of responsibility and control of the situation. I personally don't think the baby mom was wrong for looking out for the best interest of her child's father. I mean, I don't think that women's perspective is always a plus. They intuition is crazy. Never mind, I'll say that for another time. But I will say that I don't think that she was wrong. Now, I would say, good brother, this should have been a story only your homies knew about. Because why did you run to the internet with that? I thought that was very insane. People that run to the internet with issues, they really scare me because you'll do anything for clout. So
especially when it comes to like a fucking celebrity or like a personal situation like this, some shit like this really scares me. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Any celebrity, actress, Instagram model that wants to date me, sweetheart, don't worry, because we ain't posting shit. I've been in relationships and ain't post shit. Use me. What up, niece? But I really do think that this story is a lot more multi-layered than what I thought it was. But I don't think she was wrong. I think she had genuine concern. Moneybag, I mean, I've been there, so I ain't judging. But I think he definitely needs to reassess his team based on the details where I respect it, but hood nigga activities, I'm real sorry.
Can you pull up Terrell's comment, please, about the crew?
His crew probably drunk too.
I have an issue with that too, because again, everybody can't be obliterated. Obliterated? Everybody can't be super fucked up. Why is everybody out there head over heels fucked up? Who's being security? Who's watching this? Because again, as a regular person, everybody around me can't be fucked up. If you are fucked up, you have to be kind of fucked up how I get fucked up. Rock, you see me fucked up. I might be fucked up, but I'm the worst target for you. Come over here with some of that weird shit. You're gonna have a long night. That's all I'm saying to you.
Now, I
Fool
will
me
say,
once,
my
but
friend I go out with, now, I'm always going to be the money bag yo in this story. but
and you're not wrong.
The whole crew is not like that. So it's always somebody that's going to be the person tomorrow to tell us everything that happened and cuss one of us out, if not all of us. But if he got a team, someone literally gets paid to watch everything. Security or be a security or a designated person, sometimes both. Yeah, absolutely.
So again, where are these people at? Why are you at this lady's house to begin with? And why you letting it happen? People are getting set up every day. Why are you letting this man go to this lady's house by himself when he's this fucked up?
Now let's have a niggerish moment.
That's my favorite. Should I get my gun?
When I left the club, because I wanted to come over there. I'm a little girl, I'm trying to fuck. You know what it's gonna be between us. When I come over there, I'm a crack. You gonna make me some food. Listen, your nigga work overnight. You can give him whatever story you want. I'm gonna be down here sleep on a couch.
Also, very valid points.
When he comes in, listen, bro, you already know me. Like, if he was that comfortable in that house, on some kind of level, they have a relationship as well. They've had conversations cool enough that he could pop up over there and you not have a problem. But you popping up at midnight is different than you popping up. Well, not midnight, because it's probably
4 a.m., 3 a.m.
The time of the day where legs should be closed. But
ain't nothing nobody except legs and 7-Elevens, baby.
Legs and 7-Elevens. And the Poppy store where you can get a good cheese stick at that time of the night. But
please,
like, if I came through earlier in the day, you wouldn't have no problem. But you don't know, when I come through early in the day, I hit at that time too.
These are all layers, and these are all very valid and possible situations. Because again, I mean, I don't know. I didn't follow the story that close. I saw this and was just like, oh, that's very weird that you bring to the internet like this. I don't know any prior situations. I don't know whatever else. I don't know if this has already been a problem they've had before or something like that. I do not. And all these things play a role in the situation. Based off of the very limited knowledge I know about the situation right now, that's my thought on it. If it comes out, oh no, we've already talked about this. He's not supposed to be here because he came in last time and peed on the floor and says he's gonna fuck my bitch in my face. Like, now I'm like, bitch, why you got this man at your house? You know, like different things. When you learn more information about something, your opinions on it change. That's how you grow, and that's how you learn, and that's how you form different opinions about things. But based on this, I don't think Shorty wrong. It comes out that it's a nigger situation like that. Get your sister up that lady ass.
Now,
and shoot him, actually. My bad.
But if I'm in a situation with a female, her and her baby dad are going to be the next new Netflix true crime special. I'm just going to say, I want one of my friends to do something so gruesome that it's justified and they don't go to jail for it, but I get to be a part of the Netflix special because I'm going to, I always had the potential to do this. And I normally talk them down, but I was not there that night. And,
you're an op. You're an op.
Listen, I knew that this had the potential of happening.
Yeah, Tay. Yeah, Tay. Get on the winning team, baby.
But as always, Scooty, it's a pleasure having you here tonight. You always come through in the clutch. But do you have any last words for the people?
The last words I have is I do not do dom work for free. If you want me to fight you or abuse you, you got to pay for that. That's not a privilege. I just give out willy-nilly to people. You have to earn that. You guys have my Instagram. Please DM it. Terrell, what you got your hands up for, baby? What you trying to volunteer? Y'all got contact information. Y'all have a nice night.
Yo, as always, Joy, why are you over there acting up? It's always Joy. But thank y'all for bearing with me today because allergies whooping my ass. But next week, got another special guest host. It should be a good time. As always, thank you for giving me your time. And y'all know how I like to end every episode. Live every day like it's your last, but make sure you're prepared for tomorrow. God bless and good night.
Everybody at my house, but it's Crip style. Watch how I get about my house, y'all. Get out. Get the fuck up my house, nigga. Get the fuck. Get the fuck. Get the fuck up my house, nigga. Get the fuck up my house, nigga. Nigga, Crip come. Get the fuck up my house, nigga. Huh? What?